Hello, my name is Carlos Packard, and I am here to present a new two-volume set, a new work called We Believe, the Doctrines and Principles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. As you can see, this is a two-volume set. When it was first initially published in 1994, it was released as a single-volume set, and it was 1,200 pages at that time. It is now nearly 1,600 pages. The first editor of this work was Rulon T. Burton, and he did a phenomenal and took on a phenomenal task of compiling and editing and researching the material for this work. It took 10 years for him to do his research, and his first release, as stated, was in 1994. At that time, the church they purchased a copy and placed a copy in all the seminaries and institutes across the world. And it has been a great resource for anybody that has used it. One of the really key, or three of the key issues in this that have made it a fabulous work and a work that anybody can use and quote from is this. We use three criteria in developing this work, and unless all three criteria are met, then the declaration or the subject matter or what have you will not go in the book. First of all, every declaration that is in the book has to come from either the Scriptures or from prophet, seer, or revelators, Latter-day Prophet, seer, or revelators. Okay? If it doesn't, it will not go into the work. The second criteria is that every single declaration has to come from an official church publication. Okay, so every declaration will have a reference. It'll have a reference in there of where that declaration was extracted from. Okay, there are many cases where we will put a non-official work from the church in there, but we will list that only when we also list the official work that it came from. The third criteria is that a doctrine itself, a doctrine will not go into the book, will not be placed in the book unless we were able to find at least three separate distinct declarations stating that as a doctrine. We call it the law of three witnesses. And unless we were able to find three separate declarations stating it as a doctrine, then it doesn't go into the volume. Thus, it remains a very doctrinal book, one that anybody can feel comfortable quoting in any situation. Another really nice thing about this book is in the back of the second volume, of volume 2, you will notice that there is a CD-ROM in the back of that book. That CD-ROM includes the entire contents that is included in both volumes for use on your computer or on your mobile device. And it is fully linked to the LDS Scripture, so that as you're going through it and you come to a Scripture reference, you can simply click on it and it'll take you to that Scripture reference. So it makes your study even more rewarding as you go online or onto your computer, I should say, to do your research of this volume, and you can follow the links to and from the Scriptures and that. So that is a CD that's included in the back of the book. There's no extra charge on that. There's no unlock fees or anything. It installs right onto your computer, and then from there you can take it to your mobile device. It'll work on for the Amazon Kindle Reader. Thus it'll work on your PC using that reader, or your BlackBerry, or your Kindle device, of course, or your Windows Mobile or Android phone, and what have you. So it's a very good work. Anyway, I'm now going to open the books and show you how it's compiled and how it works, how you do your research, and how you follow the topics in here.